Hi there. In my posts and videos, I emphasize knowing God more so than serving God. That bothers some people. I know. Sorry. While the two are certainly not contradictory, they go together. Serving Him without knowing Him will drive you mad and empty and bitter and broken. It's the same with knowing God's love. If you try to be loving without knowing His love for you, you'll go mad and empty and bitter and broken. I've seen it. Haven't you? Consider the famous love chapter of 1 Corinthians chapter 13. Before the description of what God's love is like, which is in verses 4 through 8, the writer, the Apostle Paul, emphasizes the same distinction. Knowing or having God's love is far more important than serving Him. In fact, doing anything without having the love of God is worthless. In the 13th chapter of 1 Corinthians, beginning in verse 1, Paul writes this, "If I speak with the tongues of men and of angels, but do not have love, I have become a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy and know all mysteries and all knowledge," are you kidding? "And if I have all faith so as to remove mountains, but do not have love, I am nothing." Verse 3, "And if I give all my possessions to feed the poor," all your possessions? "And if I surrender my body to be burned, but do not have love, it profits me nothing." Wow. If just now you've gotten lost in this world's insistence of measurable productivity and responsible contribution and love, God's love has gotten away from you, if it's sort of vanished from you, I know what that's like. I don't like it. But much of the story that God is writing through your days and my days is about His love for you and for me, and the result of you knowing it, and the result of me knowing it. He knows that as you and I know that His deeply satisfying love, we'll do pretty much whatever it takes to remain in it, or maybe in this case, to return to it, to come back to His love. You won't even need to worry about obedience and productivity and fruitfulness because you'll be in love, God's love for you. Have you got that? That's what this life is about. And what comes from that is the great work of God's love with you. See you later.